Oh, that nobody won. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last
That
man
Benoit
standing
won.
match.
Yeah, because he came back. He did that. He did that unsanctioned match with Hunter. Then he went to the Elimination Chamber, won the belt, and then Hunter got it back, and then they were still had their feud going. And yeah, Coach was doing the face-to-face interview. I remember that. It was funny because he's standing there like going back and forth between them both, and then all of a sudden like Coach disappears off the screen, and then when they showed it on the replay, because they were both like, you know, Triple H I think said something about like, I can hit you with the pedigree like that, and Shawn's like, yeah, well, I can hit you with the super kick in the blink of an eye, and there was no coach. What the hell? What, the coach decided to leave? These guys are going to throw down? Like, I'm out of here, guys. And then he showed the replay, and here goes Shawn's foot, and there goes the coach.
That was the last time Shawn was a champion when he won that chamber. That was how long ago.
Yeah, he's only a 5-time champion.
He's come close, though.
I think lately he hasn't wanted it. Like Kane, he probably said,
That's a younger guy.
Yeah.
Then he couldn't
He
defend
fought Cena, never won.
Him and Orton had a good feud going.
Jericho, whatever.
But I think maybe because he knows he can't defend it like a champion should. But he figures like, you know, like if this guy beats me, then he's kind of beating somebody, and I can get a good match out of this guy, you know. I mean, I know you're a big John Cena fan, but he is not exactly the best wrestler.
I never said he was.
He's a brawler. But when you put him in there with somebody like Shawn, and, you know, other than Cena's 5 moves of doom, you know, he's kind of limited. Well, he is, but, you know, Shawn can get a good match out of somebody like that, kind of force him to do and try some different things he hasn't done before.
Oh, they were tag team champs?
Yeah, I remember
that.
So with Cena, it also depends on who he wrestles. It makes him look good or makes him look bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Shawn make anybody look good.
Not that we're talking about John Cena.
Yeah. You see us doing a John Cena tribute show, there are people behind us with guns.
No, I'll be doing it by myself.
It'll be a one-man show. It'll be 3 guys. He sucked!
Throwing up signs.
Out there, go jumping every seat.
Kevin goes, Joe, what do you think? You see Kevin get up and go, I think it's...
Put a wig on or something.
Yeah. Cena, I mean, Shawn matches. I almost said Cena, Jesus Christ. This year's Mania with Taker was good.
Last year's Mania with Taker?
Good.
When he retired Flair, Mania before.
That was
a
the
good
last match you're
line.
probably going to get out of Flair that's decent.
And it was 24 minutes.
I was just sitting in a stupid wheelchair acting like he's dead.
Yeah.
Totally useless.
That was amazing though. That I'm glad like Flair had one last good match in him, and he didn't disappoint.
Yeah.
Him and Shawn, that was really good. It's a shame too, and I'm really hoping that Shawn sticks to his word, not like fucking Flair did. Like, you know, I'm gonna retire, and they had to like such a nice Raw tribute show to Flair and stuff. You know.
All those
Hey,
guys.
he's like 60-some years old. Like, hang it up, Flair. I mean, no offense, you know, and I love you. You're one of the greatest ever, but, you know, time to step away and let other people have it.
That was one of his sticking points when he left the WWE. He wanted to come back, and Vince said no. Or said it's up to Shawn or something, and kind of resisted Flair trying to come back, and I love when Flair was like, the hell with it, I'm gone.
Vince gave Flair and Shawn watches, Rolexes, like, from their match. Like, I forget what it said on it, but it was like WrestleMania 24, and it had like both of their names on it or something. And, and then, yeah.
Maybe he gave that to AJ.
Yeah.
Like
Hogan gave his Hall of Fame ring away.
Oh, that's, you know, and that's the thing, you know, I mean, I think if it was up to Shawn, probably Shawn said, well, no, like, you know, your whole thing and the storyline thing was, you know, to kind of get you out, you know. And he could have been a manager or something like he's doing in TNA now. He just, Vince didn't want him to be in the ring. You know, like I said, I mean, he's in his 60s, you know, he had one good match left in him, and Shawn took him to the limit and sent him out in grand fashion.
If he had stayed on Raw and came back and wrestled, was beating like Kofi one week and Swagger the next week, we'd all be going, you know.
Well, he did. Remember, he
beat Carlito was kind of
He beat, like, Kozlov and Umaga, when it was, every week it was those matches where he could lose.
Yeah. I mean, like now, like after...
Yeah, yeah.
Like we said, if we see Hogan beating AJ on TNA, we're done. If we saw Flair on Raw beating the young guys every week, we'd all be doing the same thing. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Flair can't be beating these guys. You know.
If Shawn comes back, I hope it's like maybe as a guest host,
general manager.
Yeah.
General manager, or commissioner, or something.
Definitely.
And don't wrestle at all.
No.
Stick to your word. Your last match was your last match, and that's that. No, like, oh well, one night only. Cena needed a partner. No.
I think next year, when he goes in the Hall of Fame, he'll probably get that one more match, and then Vince will probably try to arrange something to get him one more match.
If he goes in the Hall of Fame next year or in the next 2 years or whatever.
When he goes in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well,
who knows when?
What he wants.
When?
He's definitely going in there.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
As long as he doesn't kill anybody.
He's the first fucking ballot Hall of Famer.
He should be the only one who goes in the Hall of Fame that year. There should be no one else.
Yeah. But
Him and Rock
if
together.
he has one more match on that WrestleMania, that's fine. Or if he comes out and does some kind of like Hogan did the year that he went in and remember Eugene was getting beat up by
He ran down and
Muhammad and Davari.
he came out and if Shawn does something like that, I'll be fine with that.
Referee or
does
something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just hope he hangs it up, and also he has nothing left to prove. In my book.
When he took that 4-year break, he was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Even if he never came back, he was a Hall of Famer. Then he came back
and the fact that he came back, with his back the way it was, is simply amazing.
The doctor told me never walk again.
And doing some of the shit that he was doing, like moonsaulting off the top rope
And every
into a
match,
table.
every single match, he does that back thing into the turnbuckle where he's like, whoa! And it looks like it would hurt his back every time. But he still did it.
You gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
And he still fought guys that were
Bigger
twice
than
his
him.
size and stuff. This year, the closing moments of him and Undertaker was awesome when he just got up and he's like, and then slapped the Undertaker in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That match was awesome.
Yeah.
Two old guys who are at the tail end of their career.
And and what I really personally also liked about it, and I thought was awesome, was that they could have brought in chairs and stuff and all that, and they didn't. They kept it to a good classic
Triple H
wrestling.
running down. It could have been Kane coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept it to a good classic wrestling match between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite, besides that, the other thing I like is that Taker broke character, and Vince let him. It wasn't like, quick, turn the cameras off,
Yeah.
Or it wasn't like, when the cameras went off, then the live people got to see it. Like, they let him hug him, and
He helped him up, and he's like, "You're one tough son
he
of
even
a
came out
bitch."
on Monday night. Remember, he tipped his hat. Like,
Yeah.
Taker not supposed to do that, whatever his image is.
Yeah, well, everybody knows.
I'm hoping when Shawn goes in the Hall of Fame, the Taker shows up and says something. He doesn't go to the Hall of Fame because it's not his character to.
Maybe he'll come out or something. Who knows?
I mean, he probably won't give a speech or nothing, but
Would be next year.
May just see. He may just try to tip his hat again or something.
Yeah.
One of the things I like most about his career, not his career, but him personally,
Mhm.
was we got to meet him. And that was awesome. Just in case we would have never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Really nice guy,
Yeah.
which we always kind of figured anyway. Even if we never met him, I think we still think he was a good guy.
Yeah, but if you had the opportunity and you pass it down thinking, well, he'll be here for a while, well, when was he ever going to show up here?
Yeah.
Because he never wrestled here. So you wouldn't think of him being at a hockey game.
Yeah, he doesn't even do house shows. They do autograph signs at the Royals.
And then they said he couldn't even get to everybody.
Yeah. That line was wrapped around the building twice.
Yeah.
Well, think about how long he had been wrestling. A lot of people know who he is.
A lot more people there for him than hockey.
Yeah.
You can't buy a hockey ticket.
That was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Same here.
That's the only Royals game I've ever been to.
Same here.
I've been there like 10
I was
years.
there one other one, but I didn't hear. But
Yeah.
that was one of the main things I was glad that we did. That we all got to meet
Oh
him.
yeah, most definitely. Really cool.
I like that. All this talking, nobody's mentioned the screw job.
I was thinking about him and Brett.
Because I'm glad they made a match.
I'm getting tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm. Now that you mentioned it, I was really glad to see when Brett came back that they.
Oh, that I
finally
like.
buried-
Yeah, when
buried
they
the hatchet.
broke up. When they
When they broke up the bromance?
No, when they
made up.
made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.